What is up, movie viewers? Dena Views and Reviews here, asking what you watching. Well, today I am watching Mea Culpa. This movie stars Kelly Rowland, Trevante Rhodes, Nick Sagar, Sean Sagar, Ronrico Lee, Shannon Thornton, and Angela Robinson. It is written and directed by Tyler Perry, produced by Tyler Perry, Will Ariu, Deanna Ashford, Angie Bones, Brett Hayes, Andy Norman, Kelly Rowland, and Carol Worth. Mea Culpa is a crime, drama, and a bit of a thriller. Fun fact though, it is also a Latin word that means through my fault. It is an expletive of remorse or admitting fault or apology. Culpa itself means guilt, as in one being culpable of meriting condemnation, blame, harm, or wrong. But in this movie, the very beautiful Kelly Rowland stars as a Chicago criminal defense attorney by the name of Mia Harper. Mia is an ambitious, married Black woman, although she has a reputation of being a very good attorney. At home, her personal life appears to be in shambles. She is married to Cal Hawthorne, an anesthesiologist. However, due to his drug use and coming to work smelling of alcohol, he finds himself unemployed for the last 8 months, which means that Mia has been footing all of the bills, and clearly this has put a strain on their relationship, which requires them to take couples therapy. So they find themselves in desperate need of marital counseling. Mia, dealing with having to financially support her husband and his supposedly ailing mother's lifestyle, and this woman has nothing but disdain for her, but it has had an impact on their relationship, on their lifestyle. And she is known and well known as a attorney, and her husband's brother happens to be this arrogant guy who is also the district attorney, who just happens to be a conniving brother-in-law. But he instructs Mia that she is not to take a case involving a one Zaire Malloy. Now, this reasoning for him is because he plans on prosecuting this guy for killing his girlfriend, and he wants to use this to promote himself so he can run for office. So he does not want her to take this case. Not only that, but it would be a conflict of interest because they are related. So he demands that she not take this case. So it's clearly a family that is strained, a relationship that is strained, and she is completely stressed out. She's financially strapped, and she feels that this case could really help them financially. And not to mention the disrespect from her mother-in-law and from her brother-in-law. So she defiantly makes the decision to accept the murder case. Now, after taking this popular case, Mia allows herself to become psychologically seduced by Zaire, and somehow she loses her ability to maintain a professional relationship with her client. He is an artist, and he has been with a lot of women. He is a bit of a sexual deviant. Now, I have to say this, and this is my own opinion, I just found no real relationship chemistry between Mia and the guy that played her husband. It just wasn't believable to me. I didn't see the connection there, but perhaps it was the intent of the writer to make it appear that way. I can't say, however, it wasn't meant to look that way. I just can't say that. But Mia was just a little too quick to hop into a relationship with this questionable sexual deviant murderous client that she had. I felt the movie just progressed just a little bit too fast. It just seemed from the start that she was not responding in a professional way as an attorney would, to me, dealing with someone that is considered to be a murder suspect to begin with. Just spending way too much time at his apartment in the dark. It just wasn't very realistic to me personally. It did not feel like something that a professional would subject themselves to, especially being alone late at night by themselves, knowing that this person is accused of killing someone. It just did not make much sense to me. And especially after she finds him attending an orgy that was in progress. Once he's upset, I started to feel like I was watching Cinemax After Dark with the sex scenes that I saw. Now, the character Mea seemed when she met him, she seemed infatuated right from the start with Zaire. And I think when she saw the picture of her husband that was sent to her phone with a former girlfriend holding hands or something, it just gave her the ammunition that she wanted to be involved with this guy, Zaire. I think she wanted him from the beginning sexually. I just did not buy that picture alone that came conveniently at the very same time that she is observing her client Zaire engaged in having sexual relations with another woman already. This was somehow supposed to be the justification for Mea. All she needed to run back up the stairs was Zaire is busy engaging in sex with another woman, and she begins to have relations with him. Just freaking nasty. Now, personally, I think the sex scenes alone warranted this movie an X rating. Watching the orgy in the movie, was watching one of those Cinemax After Dark movies. Now, I don't want to give the entire movie away because it does have a very interesting twist in the end. And it's mostly why I chose to give this movie a 2.5 stars. I think the film attempted to take the viewer along on this supposed seductive psychological ride. However, it just felt it moved a bit too swiftly for you to kind of emotionally attach to the character. It was like you couldn't connect or quite completely identify with the main character. Now, the whole time I was thinking, why is it so damn dark in this apartment? And how unprofessional is she? It just seemed like someone would have called her on that or been there realistically with her. For the most part, I just felt like Mea was extremely horny. Now, I have to say, the twist was quite interesting. Although some events were not completely believable, it was still interesting. I do not know if there was a body double in those scenes, but I have to say, Kelly's sex scene alone should be grounds for divorce. Curious why this film was not rated X. Those scenes. Mea Culpa is rated R for its very strong sexual content and its graphic nudity. And it is currently streaming on Netflix. Be sure to subscribe and leave your comments on what you thought of this movie. And join me right here for my weekly movie review and our recommendation. And I want you to remember, it's my view. Now, what are you watching?